I was just trying to figure out what to do, like legit, with the money that I had, you know, and trying to go the route that I'm supposed to take to stay out of trouble. So he offered me a business opportunity where he told me he could help me start a trucking company with the money that I had. So I took him up on his offer.
Mr. Turner, is that how it all kind of unfolded?
Somewhat, ma'am, yes.
You helped negotiate the purchase price for the truck that he ended up getting?
Yes, ma'am. So it was originally listed at $17,500. I negotiated them down to $15,500. It was sold as a company certified vehicle, meaning that it did a 150-point inspection. But when I got down there, I found out that that wasn't the case. They didn't inspect the vehicle, they didn't do anything. But when they listed it online, it was sold as certified.
So you knew that there were issues with the certification?
Once I got down there, I informed him, called him, and they said it wasn't going to be ready. They said they needed 2 days. So we flew back to San Francisco. 2 days later, I flew back down. It was ready to go, and I drove it back to San Francisco.
And all of this was happening before you had to go away to jail?
Yes.
So you also negotiated the settlement. So the company understood that they were wrong.
Yes.
And in settling the matter, they agreed not only would you be able to keep the truck, but they'd pay you $7,700.
Yes.
Did you read this agreement, Mr. Galassi?
I briefed through it, yeah.
Did you notice that it said that the payment of $7,700 would be made to Anthony Galassi and Daudi S. Turner?
At the time, Your Honor, I didn't know that it said Daudi S. Turner as well.
Why didn't you know at the time?
Because I was consulting with him, and he was telling me that this was all been done by me. He was basically just helping me out, Your Honor, is what I thought.
You weren't away yet, right?
When this agreement came through right here, yes, I was away.
You didn't sign this agreement?
No, I didn't, Your Honor.
Mr. Turner, you signed off for him?
Yes, ma'am. Via
Why?
DocuSign. Because I had the power to do so with his knowledge and his consent.
And you're saying no?
No, Your Honor. I gave him limited power of attorney before I went to jail to do certain things, but not to forge my signature and to get this check in his name as well. This check was supposed to be in my name and my name only.
Why did you include your name?
Because he was going away.
Okay.
So I had to be included because he gave me power of attorney over him and the business.
I understand that from your complaint, you had your girlfriend sort of manage your business affairs, so to speak, with this whole thing. And you have your girlfriend here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And ma'am, can you step up to the podium for me? And what is your name?
My name is Jeanette Brussel, Your Honor.
Can I call you Jeanette?
Yeah.
Okay. So you raised your hand earlier. You wanted to say something.
Yes. So I wanted to quickly mention, because I was around when Anthony Galassi was in custody. So I was communicating with Mr. Turner. He would answer certain phone calls, certain text messages, and not others. I was doing my best to communicate with him because I knew that Mr. Turner had limited power of attorney.
So, Mr. Turner, did you not communicate with his girlfriend?
First off, Your Honor, the reason I was giving power of attorney is because of the rules surrounding Mr. Galassi's issue at the time.
Okay.
He can't technically own a business, so that's why he gave me power of attorney.
Why didn't you give it to your girlfriend?
Your Honor, he was just so familiar with the business, and I felt comfortable with him at the time as a friend. I really trusted that he wouldn't do me like this, honestly.
Okay. Go ahead.
So he gave me power of attorney. She was a witness, and she signed off on the power of attorney as well.
Okay.
She was there that day. Communication was somewhat sparse, and that's because I have a business to run myself.
One of the allegations that Mr. Galassi made in his complaint was that you also sent emails from his email to this trucking company asking them to send the check to you. How did you even get into his email in the first place?
So I was never in his email. So to begin, I created a complete brand new email. This was known to him. I communicated with the trucking company when I started the negotiating process.
Why didn't you introduce yourself as Mr. Turner and not say that you were actually Mr. Galassi?
Because of his situation, I was thinking from that standpoint, Your Honor.
You didn't want to explain where Mr. Galassi was.
Exactly.
So you're saying that this email address, and can you turn to the plaintiff's exhibit E? There's an email dated August 3rd in which you're writing to this trucking company, and the email that's listed there is Anthony.com. That is the email you created?
Yes, he knew that.
Y'all had a conversation when he was in jail?
No, this was before he went to jail.
So he saw these emails?
He didn't see the emails, but he knew that I was in communication with the company and acting on his behalf.
Did you have any understanding of that?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he knew about it. He knew about everything I did. I did not run, I did not do anything.
Why were you using the email while he was not in jail when he could have just communicated with them?
He didn't have the relationship that I had with them, and
this could have been as simple as just CCing you. It's so weird.